Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I bring you a 2014 Toyota Sienna XLE. Here are the keys. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Now the exterior color on this van is shoreline blue with an interior color of light gray. On the door there is soft padding with fake wood trim along the windows. All windows are fully automatic and silver plastic handline. As we go in, you have controls for your windows right here, rear window vents, and your stability control on and off right there. So let's go ahead and turn this car on. This particular van has 14,466 miles on it. So let's go ahead and turn on the headlights, fog lights, and the hazards. All windows on this van are fully automatic, up and down. Let's go ahead and take a look at the exterior, shall we? In 1984, Toyota brought to the market their version of a van which had a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine with a choice of either automatic or manual. In 1985, Toyota gave the option of their van to be either a cargo van or make it into a passenger van. By 1986, Toyota upgraded the engine to a 2.2-liter, and four-wheel drive models were made available in 1987, and is to this day the only minivan that offers all-wheel drive as an option. For the 1990 model, the original van was redesigned and replaced by the Previa, which offered a new look as well as a new 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine. In 1998, Toyota remade the van again into what is now the Sienna, which was revealed to the public at the 1998 Detroit Motor Show. The Sienna was made on a modified Camry platform and shared the same 3.0-liter V6 that the Camry had. By 1999, the Sienna had the option of power sliding side doors and standard daytime running headlights. When 2001 came along, Toyota added variable valve timing with intelligence to the engine, which they say added an additional 16 horsepower to the Sienna. During the year, they also added the 50-50 setup for the folding third-row bench. Coming into 2007, the Sienna received its 3.5-liter V6 dual overhead cam motor. For 2011, the newly designed Sienna was revealed to Los Angeles Auto Show. Toyota upgraded from hydraulic power steering to electric power steering. Finally, we are at the 2014 model, which we have here today. Here we can see Toyota has given the lights and the body panels tighter angles, making the look a bit meaner than the previous model. And finally, the standard safety features that are found on the van include front and rear energy-absorbing crumple zones and side impact beams, driver and front passenger front seat-mounted side airbags, driver knee airbag and all-row side curtain airbags, enhanced vehicle stability control, traction control, anti-lock brake system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, and smart stop technology. Under the hood, you will find a 3.5-liter V6 dual overhead cam 24-valve with variable valve timing with intelligence, producing 266 horsepower at 6,200 RPMs and 245 pound-feet of torque at 4,700 RPMs. And with a 20-gallon fuel tank, expect to get 16 miles per gallon city and 23 miles per gallon highway on regular gasoline. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside, shall we? Go ahead and turn off the lights now. Now, this being the middle of the pack of the minivans, Toyota has given you some extra features that aren't on the base model, but at the top level you can get extra things that are not seen here. That being said, however, Toyota has given you some extra features that are safety when it comes to traveling, which include having your radio controls, volume up and down, and going between your channels over on the left, and your hands-free Bluetooth phone and voice commands over on the right, which are integrated through the radio over here and a Bluetooth microphone so that you can communicate with people as you get a call. Now, below the air conditioning controls, you have your info button, your select button, and your setup button. When going to setup, you come up to the screen and you get more options for setting up the van how you want it to be for your comfort. If you want to adjust anything, go back and forth to reset everything, select what languages you want, info, all that stuff. You can set it for however you want. And it's simple push up and down, and you're there. You can set the clock, doors to lock and unlock, lighting if you want the lights to come on when you open the doors, and much more if you go through all the stuff. Coming down below that, you'll notice that there is a cup holder hidden away, and you do have front, left and right heated seats for the winter, and auxiliary plug. Below that you have a little tray for storing stuff, and then at the very bottom you have your USB and auxiliary jack and another 12 volt outlet to plug in if you have more stuff. At the very bottom you have a little tray, which leads you into, again, 2 more cup holders. If we push that, you got an extremely deep well for carrying anything that you want. Nice rubberized finish on that to keep stuff from sliding. As we come back, you also have 2 more cup holders that if you press the silver button, you can slide it back and give it to the back passengers to have 2 more cup holders, which also then opens up a spot for you to store stuff that you don't want sliding back and forth with it being boxed in here. Up top you have your controls for your independent lighting for both sides. You have the buttons to open up the automatic sliding doors for both the driver and passenger side of the van, as well as the automatic tailgate. Right here is the button for your sunroof, so if you just slide that open and push the sunroof once, it'll tilt it up, allowing air to come in, and if you push it again a second time, it'll open it up all the way, letting in some fresh air. To close it, you just push the button once and it'll shut it all the way up for you. Coming down, you also have a button to illuminate all the lights throughout the cabin on everywhere. And you have a button to turn on and off the lights if you want them to not come on when you open the doors. Below that, you have a sunglasses case, and if you put it up, you have a little privacy mirror, which will lock into place. Down here, you have controls for your automatic garage. You can pair up to 3 doors. And you have a compass up in the top right and automatic dimming if you choose so. Go ahead and take a look at the rest of the vehicle, shall we? Now, to gain access into the back row, you have 3 options to do so. You can push the button on the top in the driver's area where they have controls for both doors. You can go up to the door and just grab the handle and open it, or you can push the button on the remote for a few seconds and the door will open up. Coming in, you'll notice that this is a reclining chair, and it also has an ottoman built in. To get the ottoman out, you simply pull this lever. It will pull out and let you have leg rests which extend down further if you so choose to. You have a little handle here which you can grab to help yourself in. And once in, you have plenty of legroom to stretch out and feel at home when you're on the road. You have more than 5 inches of legroom with the seat all the way back in its track. And you have the option to shut the door with an extra button there. The door will shut and then slow down as it comes near a close, and then it will pull itself in, locking itself into place for the ride. Passengers have the ability to have sunshade, which will lock into the top and allow them to have more screen from the sun. You also have your automatic window and a cup holder down below, as well as a tray. Now, to get out of the back seat, you can either pull on the handle or push the button. The door will open up automatically and slide out of the way, letting you get out. And now to get in or out of the back seat, you just have to lift up this handle here. The seat will lean forward and let you fold forward to get in, which I will do so now. Coming in the back, you have less room than most if you pull the seat back to its full length and lock it in. My knees are actually touching it, so I don't have any room whatsoever if this was how the person wanted to sit. Now, you can accommodate it by the sliding of it. Just pull the rope and put it somewhere that is more adequate for you. Lock it into place there. Now I have about 3 inches of legroom, and the front passenger would have probably about 3 or 4 inches as well. Back here they also have 2 cup holders and a little storage well on each side of the back seat, and a low privacy shade as well, just to keep everyone happy. Around the back you'll notice that there are vents at each seat, and there are 6 blank handles all the way around, again helping to get in and out of the vehicle at ease. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the vehicle, shall we? To get out, all you have to do is pull this handle down here. If someone happens to leave you in the back, the seat will fall forward and you can push it forward and get out. And then you just shut the door. The door comes with automatic jam, so if something's in its way and it detects it, it will back itself up, allowing you not to get squished. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the vehicle, shall we? Now, coming into the back, you have 3 ways to open the back door as well. You have the button on the inside where the driver sits to open it. You have the button on your key fob, pushing and holding that will open it. Or if you come up, you can actually open it manually. Just reach under the Sienna badge and hold the button. The door will unlock and let you open it up. Now, coming into the back of the minivan, you have 39.1 cubic feet of room with all 3 seats up. If you want to expand the cargo room to 87.1 feet of cubic room, you just have to drop these 2 seats. And to do so, you just simply reach down and grab the first handle here, lift up, the headrest will fall forward, and the seat folds into the floor. Just lift the carpet up, and do the same thing with the other seat. And you have expanded your cargo room up from that 39.1 cubic feet of room up to 87.1 cubic feet of room. And now to expand the cargo even more to 150 cubic feet of room, you simply grab the 2 handles there on the back of each seat, lift them up, and you can take them out of the car, which I will do now. And once all the seats are out, the 150 cubic feet of room becomes obvious that you have a lot of room to pack stuff in. And now, to simply get your seat back in, all you have to do is put the seat in, line it up with this line right here. There's a line on the chair, it'll fall right into place and lock in for traveling onto the road. And now that those seats are in, you can easily put the other seats up by grabbing onto the handle and lifting straight up. Push it forward, and it'll lock into place. Then just grab the second strap here, lift up, pull back, and your seats will lock into place. Lift up the headrest, and do the exact same thing to this seat, and you're ready to go. Now that all the seats are put back together and you want to shut it, you can either push the button up front in the driver's area, use your key fob, or on the back there's a button on the door, just push that. The van will beep and flash the lights at you, and then the door will shut. Again, this van has jam protection, so if anything is in the way of the door, it will stop and reverse in its track to keep everyone safe. So let's continue with the van, shall we? Again, on this side, you have the same options as the driver's side. This time I'll just pull the handle, the door will open up automatically for me. And again, you have the captain's chair. With these captain chairs, along with the ottoman, you also have adjustable armrests. Simply by pushing the button, you can adjust to where you want them to sit. They'll always go back down to that same position every time, wherever you set it to go to. And it will lock into place. Very convenient for when you're wanting to stay in the same position, but you have to get in and out every now and then. And again, to close the door, there's a button located behind the B pillar. You just push that once, the door will automatically shut, and you can continue on your way with whatever you have to do. The passenger side, you are treated with the same amenities that the driver has on their seat. You have power slide and power recline. When you step in, you have this nice wood trim, and above and below you have storage boxes. Below you have your normal glove box, which is deep, it's not padded. And then up top, if you push this button, you have a 2-tier 3 box to store more stuff. The bottom one is probably big enough to store an iPad in it if you so choose to do so. And then over on the passenger door, you have your mat pocket and a place for your bottle. I want to thank everyone for watching this video. It was real fun doing another review. I enjoyed doing them. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and take care. Bye.